welcome back to another lip balm review. This is for the new Blistex I almost said lip refusions. Oh, that's not right. Lip Infusions Revive. Little bit of dyslexia kicking in here. It has ginseng and chia seed extracts to revitalize the lips, and natural beeswax and candelilla to moisturize and comfort. It's 0.13 ounces, so a little bit less than a standard stick, even though I think it's a little bit wider around too, so I mean, technically it's less, but it feels like more because of the packaging. It's an interesting marketing ploy, but I've seen it done before. This was $2.99. I got it from Target, but I know... Or actually, did I get this one from Target? No, I may have gotten this from Walgreens, actually, on second thought. But I know they also sell them at Target, because I saw them there first. But I think I actually got these at Walgreens, come to think of it, to be totally accurate with you guys. But it doesn't really matter where I got it, does it? No. Regardless, that's what it costs. It's pretty affordable. Let's read the back before I go opening it. There's two other lip infusions ones. They just came out with two, a green one and a blue one. They've got Soothe and they've got Hydrate. Soothe has cucumber and calendula to comfort, and I guess just to comfort irritated lips. It has the same thing about the beeswax and candelilla to moisturize and comfort. And the Hydrate one is plant-derived squalane and hibiscus to ultra quench the lips. If I'd been smart, I would have opened that one today, but I didn't, so we're doing this one for today. So anyway, reading the back. Blistex lip infusions provide outstanding moisturization plus a special twist for your specific needs. It's a great lip care you expect from Blistex with an infusion of added extras for unparalleled benefits and experiences. Energizing formula to reinvigorate lips, Lip Infusions Revive adds ginseng and chia seed extracts to a richly moisturizing blend. Ginseng and chia seeds are packed with antioxidants and other beneficial compounds to re-energize and revitalize lips. Smooth finish. Lip Infusions is packed with coconut oil, candelilla, and beeswax. The blend helps restore lips' moisture and leaves them soft and smooth. And the ingredients are hydrogenated coconut oil. Oh, wow, that's first? That's different. I'm not sure I've seen that before on the lip balm, actually. Octododecanol, candelilla wax, beeswax, phenyl trimethicone, flavors, bisdiglycerol, polyacyllatipate 2, dimethicone, myristyl myristate, caprylic capric triglyceride, C10-30, cholesterol/linosterol esters, jojoba esters, tocopherol acetate, alumina. Really right now. That makes me a little nervous. Alumina, arachidyl alcohol, arachidyl glucoside, benhenyl alcohol. Is this gonna be more drying than anything with all the alcohols in it? Like, really though? Like, that concerns me. Carnauba wax, ginseng root extract, phenoxyethanol, polyhydroxystearic acid, saccharin, chia seed extract, stearic acid, and titanium dioxide. So, just off of these ingredients, although there are some uber hydrating ingredients in there, some of those are also drying agents. So I'm like, is this one of those that's going to initially hydrate, but then the more you use it, it dries them out? Because that is the vibe I am getting off of those ingredients. And ingredients don't lie. So I'm just throwing it out there to you guys. Anyway. So, got it out of the carded package. Here she is in all her beauty. It is a really pretty tube. Like, I love that color. That is really pretty, actually. Nothing on the base. Hard plastic, but otherwise it's like shaped like the Nivea ones with a little dimple in the top. That feels like cheaper plastic than the Nivea ones. But it is a really hard plastic. It's a little bit of bend to it, but let's take a look-see at it in the light. This may be a quick spoiler. Like, there's nothing wrong with this one to use right now, but I could see potentially where 6 months from now this is already going to be bad. So, proceed with caution, guys. Ooh, it smells good though. Whoa, what is that scent? That smells really familiar. That actually, I was not expecting that scent out of this. It's kind of like a nondescript fruity. It's not coconut, even though coconut oil is the main ingredient. It's like, what can I compare that to? It's kind of like fruit punch, actually. Like, not exactly, but it's similar. My stomach's growling. I'm hungry. It's also only like 6 a.m., but I've been up for a while. But like, there's something citrus, but it's not pure citrus. There's also kind of like a pineapple scent in there. Maybe some melon. It's really interesting though. I like whatever that is. Like, if anybody can nail down what that scent is better than I just did, please tell me, because this is going to make me crazy trying to figure out what does this smell like. But like I said, the closest thing I can compare it to is a fruit punch, but it's not 100% exactly that. It still feels a little different. So I'm like, huh. But it smells really, really good, though. I will give it that. So, anyways, I think we have established that this definitely does not qualify as an organic with all of those ingredients. It's got some organic, but most are not. So it is synthetic. It's not limited edition. It's not officially part of a set. It's part of a line, but not part of a set. Not medicated. No SPF. Nothing else on here. Okay, so we already talked about the scent, so let's go ahead and put it on. See how she feels. I don't know why I decided this one's a she. Maybe because it's purple, even though purple's a unisex color, but... Okay. Yeah, it's really thin. Given the main ingredient, I should have expected that thinness, honestly, but... I do still feel chaps, like, really badly through it. Because it's so thin, it's, like, almost watery thin. But, definitely a greasier one. Very slippery and slick. Very oily. But hopefully that will actually do some good to my very parched lips. I didn't use any lip products yesterday, I don't think. Oh my god, shame on me. And now my lips are like pissed off because of it. Between that and having worn a mask for hours yesterday. Yeah, my lips are kind of angry at me right now, so they need some help. So hopefully this will be the TLC they need. Ooh, interesting. There's a flavor. I can't pin it down. It's really subtle. It doesn't line up with the scent either. What is that? Like, it almost wants to be like a really super light cotton candy, almost? Or like, no. No. I know this flavor. Okay, do you know those like little hard candies that it seems like every old person on the planet has laying around in a candy dish somewhere? The little wrapped ones that look like a strawberry. It tastes like those, but like really faintly, but it's that exact flavor. So if anybody knows the candies I'm talking about, that's the flavor. That's the exact flavor. That's not the scent, but that's the exact flavor. um, But that actually wasn't what I was saying interesting about. What I'm saying interesting about is there's almost like a very, very subtle warming effect, which I'm on the fence between. I really hope that's not the start of a reaction to something in there. It isn't always. Sometimes that legit just is the way certain lip balms feel. I don't encounter it that often, but every once in a while I find one that has that. As long as it doesn't turn into a burning feeling, I don't take that as a reaction. As long as it's just like a very subtle, just warm, I'm like, oh, that's interesting. It's not bad. Like I said, it doesn't feel like burning. It's not like hot. Just a subtle warmth. I'm like, oh, It was almost instant. That's the part that makes me leery. I'm like, please tell me it's not going to turn into a reaction. Oh, God. I mean, I'm generally fine with coconut oil, so I don't think it's that. But who knows? Out of everything else in here, there's a bunch of things that I'm like, oh, I'm not really used to ginseng being in a lip balm. Maybe that would cause a warming effect, possibly. I'm not that used to chia seed extract. I don't see why or how that would cause one, though. A bunch of the more sciencey sounding ones, I'm like, maybe, but I don't know, it's weird. But like I said, it doesn't feel like it's like amplifying, it's very subtly there and that's it. So I'm like, oh, like a teeny tiny bit of a tingle, which that almost makes me wonder, but we'll see. We'll see how it is. If it turns out that I can't handle it, then it'll be another one to go to my mom. But I'm just giving my full experience with it as accurately as possible. And if it's something that's just because of my system, I am also throwing that possibility out there too, because your experience may not be the same as mine with this. It'll be interesting when I do the other two because they have different ingredients in them to see if they also have this interesting kind of sensation going on. If it is some kind of a reaction though, I don't want to do these back to back because I don't want to kindle a reaction into a bigger one, so I'll space them out a little, but still. It doesn't feel bad though, so I think I'm okay. Yeah, I think I pretty much nailed it on the consistency though. But it is really shiny, so for those of you who don't like shiny, you may not like this one. For those of you who do like shiny, you may love this one. I have a feeling it's not going to stay on a super long time, but I also feel like that's because it's going to absorb, so that's doing what it needs to do. That's a good thing. That said, I don't know how it's going to do with the drink test. That feels iffy to me. That feels like where it may die. So let me go ahead and try it out. It massively thinned out on the top lip. It didn't touch my bottom lip, so I can't really judge from there, but it's still there some. But since it thinned out so drastically, so quickly, I am going to dock half a point. And I do feel like if I keep drinking, it'll be totally gone, so I mean, it's up to you how to interpret that point if you want to count it as a half or a full. I'm counting it as a half. You do you. For wow factor, though, I don't know. I'm not sure. Which tells me I don't think I'm going to give it that point because it doesn't feel like anything like new or special or over the top amazing. It doesn't feel that great. It feels average, like if I'm being honest with you. I had hoped it would get the wow factor, but it just, I don't know. It feels very run-of-the-mill to me. It feels like a lot of the Blistex ones that aren't like the fancy flavored ones that are more just they've got the more generic names and the generic types of things they do. I feel like it just blends into the background with those. And unfortunately, a lot of their lineup does do that. There's a few standout products here and there, but a lot of them do kind of just blur into a thing. So that's a thing. But let me figure out how I'm gonna rate it. So, let's see here. I'm looking at my checklist. Oh, I forgot to check for weekly turn wheels. Let's check. It does move awful quick with very little effort. It does technically have the little safety nub in there, but it goes over it so easy that it's like, yeah, that would take like nothing to get it to roll up in your pocket. So, I don't know. I'm like, I may do half a point there too, since I mean, they tried, but when it does go up, it goes whoop, like real quick. So I'm like, okay, I'll do half a point. So, let's see. So the half a point for the drink test and that are a full point between them, so that already pulls it down to a 9. It didn't get the wow factor, that pulls it down to an 8. I still feel chapped, so that pulls it down to a 7. It may just be a 7. I think that's what I'm gonna rate it. I'm gonna go 7 out of 10 with this guy. And we'll see. We'll see. Given it's only like one lip that feels warming, I'm like, I don't know. I really don't know how to interpret that right now. Again, we'll see how that goes. I suppose when I do the next one, I'll let you know if this turned into anything else or if it just stayed that kind of warm feeling that wasn't anything bad. But, tentatively, I'm keeping an eye on it. If it does turn into something and I feel it with the others, then yeah, I'll probably count that as a point against it in the future. But anywho, yeah, 7 out of 10. It's still above average by a little bit. Not by a lot, but by a little. I would say if you see it and you want to try it, it doesn't cost that much. Go for it. If it works great for you, fantastic. If it's just average like so many of them are, I told you so. I mean, I don't think I had super high expectations for this line, if I was being honest, so it is what it is. So that is it for this one, guys. As usual, you know what to do. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below if you tried this yet. What was your experience like with it, good, bad, or otherwise? Let me know, as well as the other ones, or anything else, really. Leave it all down in the comments. Make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram. You know the drill, it's all down below. If you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. Anyway, guys, until next time, bye-bye.